So it's been 4 days since Charlie Kirk's assassination, and it's been eating me up inside. I literally can't focus. I'm just like staring at a blank screen. Yeah, and on top of that, I am completely disgusted by certain individuals. And I'm sure you guys have seen these videos of people celebrating it online. And I guess a lot of people around me, people in my circles, really show their true colors. I guess that's a good thing, so I can rat out these people in my life. I've seen like so many people who follows me on Instagram, like they post these posts on their stories that justifies Charlie's death and somehow it's deserved. And they like these posts. And I'm just, if you can justify his death, like you can also justify my death then. You know what I mean? Since I started this channel, like one of my biggest fears is that the people who like know me personally will find out about this, because a lot of them have opposing views, and it's fine. I'm still their friend because like they're good people, they're fun people to be around with, so I'm gonna be friends with them regardless of your views, right? But then this happened, and I think this is just a turning point for me and for a lot of us, that these some people in our life are just, they just have to leave. I don't care anymore if they find out about this channel. I don't care if they find out. I stand by what I believe in. And if they find out, thanks for the engagement, I guess, you know? Like, you're watching my videos. So, yeah, I want to end this week, I guess, just by sort of like sending a message to those people. Yeah, to those soulless people out there. I don't expect you to have the same feeling as I am. I don't expect you to feel the same way that I feel about Charlie's death and the same way many people feel about his death. You don't have to mourn. I'm not asking you to mourn, but you gotta have some common decency, you know? Everyone's gonna have different feelings and experiences depending on how that person is connected to you in some way, how, like, what role they played in your life. So, yes, Charlie's death impacted me more than some other people's death. I'm gonna be so honest. Like, obviously, if someone like Charlie, who impacted me so much and helped me grow as a person, that's gonna affect me more than some, like, stranger dying, you know? I'm not here to justify anyone's death or here to say that this group deserved to die more than this group. Like, deaths are sad. All kinds of deaths are tragic. But, like, in reality, we can't help it to feel differently for different people. When we express grief for Charlie Kirk, the left and these disgusting people I'm talking about, they immediately shifts to, like, what about this? What about that? All they can resort to is whataboutism. What about the kids that were murdered? What about the kids in Gaza? What about the kids who were shot at the school? Like, yes, all of the above are sad. They are tragic. These innocent people do not deserve to die. Just keep spitting these things out. Keep asking me, what about this? What about that? I will not deny that something's tragic because any human with a heart will feel something. I cried when I saw that video of Irina Zaruska get murdered on the train. I was devastated when I heard that. Same with the kids who were shot at the Catholic school. Sorry, the Catholic church. Like, it's like telling someone that your friend died and that person is like, oh, what about the kids who got shot in that place? Have you heard about the mass shooting that just happened? Where's the energy for this person? Where's the energy for that? Like, is that all you can say? And I saw this post on Instagram comparing ICE raids to Charlie Kirk's death. They were saying things like, if you cared about political violence, then you should care about ICE raids. Where is the energy for ICE raids? And I went down and I saw the likes on there. So many of my friends liked that post. I'm just like sitting here, I'm like, are you stupid? Like, seriously, are you stupid? Because ice raids are not comparable to Charlie Kirk's death. It's like a false equivalence because these aren't the same kind of events. Ice raids happen because some people broke the law. If you break the law, you face consequences. You look at all the countries around you. Every country has some sort of immigration law. And the consequences you face in America is not even that bad compared to many other countries. The difference is that Charlie did not break a law. All he ever did was to have respectful conversations. He gave everyone a voice. Literally everyone. If you watch his debates, all sorts of people talk to him. He didn't care where you came from. He didn't care what you look like. He didn't care about your race, how you identify yourself as, what your sexuality is. He talked to everybody. Everybody had the opportunity to express their views. People who agree with him, people who disagree with him, people who despised him. And you have to realize that he also gave liberals the confidence in their ideals, in their opinions. Because you can only grow when your idea is challenged and when you have the chance to defend your ideas. And he gave that opportunity to many people. He fought for the rights for you to speak freely, and he listened. And the left just keeps calling him things like racist, fascist, when there are no evidence. And they use these labels they put on him as a way to justify for his death. And they base their entire opinion on secondhand information that they got from TikTok and the media. And I can guarantee you that they've never seen the full clips. Or if they have seen the full clips, they lack the intelligence to understand the implications behind his words. They call him a fascist. Well, what happened to him was something a fascist would do to silence someone's words. They call him a fascist, but a fascist wouldn't give people the opportunity to express their opposing views. So think again. You guys who justify his death have no heart, and you're the people who are lecturing us on morality. And I hope that some of the people that I have in mind find this video. So I guess, yeah, this is sort of like a message to them. To these people I have in mind, these disgusting people who are justifying Charlie's death. Maybe this is the video that will show up on their suggested page. Thank you for watching.